checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Moody, and it's Horford in at center, filling out the middle. And for Minnesota, McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt, and it's Gobert in at the 5. A significant amount of games behind us now. Rookies are definitely starting to feel it, Doris.
I mean, at this point, it's been almost twice the amount of games they played during a college season. Very hard to prepare rookies for that first run through an NBA schedule.
Edwards looking it over. And Edwards slams it in.
How about Anthony Edwards? The bounce. Go ahead in.
Now here's Podziemski, guarded by Edwards. Horford, a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Curry. No good on the shot. Edwards finds DiVincenzo. Randall on the screen. DiVincenzo against Curry. The fader. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by DiVincenzo. Edwards has got his second basket of the night. Outside Curry from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota. The last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
The size advantage gives them a clear path to the shot.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. We talked about the challenge of facing off with Steph Curry, the three-point king. Coach said it's not just the threes that are concerned with Steph. It's how well he passes the ball. He's one of the best point guards ever, and Curry will get everyone else involved. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Edwards. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Horford passes to Curry. That won't go either for Curry.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Randall outside. There's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Credit Julius Randle. Off-season preparation trying to build the three-point range.
All right, Doris, let's talk for a moment about Rudy Gobert's defensive IQ.
Let's begin, BA, with his communication on that end. It's an undervalued aspect of defensive performance. Then you talk about his ability to be a rim protector, to be able to rotate in defensive help. There is a reason he has won the Defensive Player of the Year as many times as he has.
Now here's Moody. 11 points for him last game against Detroit. Podziemski. Here's Horford, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Boy, that little bit of contact will not be enough to impede Al Horford, just powering his way through.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. Now Edwards. Let's go with a 3, and the three-pointer goes. Edwards got 9.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, they're in 5th place, right in the middle of the conference. Still time to improve that positioning. And of course, the Golden State Warriors, only a few spots below.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 6-point game. Out to DiVincenzo. Takes the three. Knocks down the long J.
Always assertive off the catch. Dante doesn't give the defender time to react.
Golden State has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Curry. Screen by Horford. From deep three-point range. Curry's shot is off.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
And here's Edwards outside. Horford pulls it in. Warriors trail by 9. It's Podziemski on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. Pass to Horford. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. He buries it from 3. He's got 9.
Well, pre-shot preparation and being ready on the catch, that is Stephen Curry in a nutshell.
Randall against Green. Randall, pass to DiVincenzo. McDaniels from long range. Gets the 3 to fall.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
That one's good for 2.
Draymond Green plays with power and with energy. Contact does not deter this man.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randall. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Moody. Warriors trail by 7. Green, the pass to Horford. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Horford's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Draymond Green is such an elite passer for his position. His head is on a swivel.
Back to DiVincenzo. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Outside Edwards. From behind the arc. Drops in the 3. Edwards got 12 points.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
How about some numbers from the real NBA? Here are the free throw shooting leaders. Stephen Curry is second.
He's not a guy you want to foul. He's so calm at the line, sinks his free throws with ease.
Outside Moody. Fires for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
Yeah, it was a tough one to watch. There were some bright moments, but ultimately their mistakes caught up with them.
To be perfectly frank with you, I'm surprised it was as close as it was. I thought they were outclassed all night.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Moody. No points so far. Outside, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And there's Curry on the assist from Green.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
And Doris, the Wolves, the 6th seed last season. But by point differential, they were the second best team in the West.
It didn't start out smoothly for an organization that made major changes. The massive difference in personnel with Julius and Dante changed how they were structured. But boy, with a young superstar in Anthony Edwards, they figured it out, and I think they're well-positioned moving forward. Boy, you'd love to see the lift Draymond Green gets on these dunks. Once he's established, forget about it.
Outside Edwards. Back to Randall. The shot that time not on target. Green with the defensive effort. Pass to Podziemski. And here's Moody. And here's Horford, defended by Gobert. With the 10-footer. Horford can't hit. Minnesota leading by 5. Randall, pass to Edwards. And he lays it up and in. Edwards has got 14.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Outside, Green. Here's Horford. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Now here's McDaniels. Moody defends. Randall, pass to McDaniels. Book it, and it's Randall with the assist. And it's a 10-point Minnesota lead.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Now here's Curry. He's got 12. 4-3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to DiVincenzo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Always love the intensity you get from Dante DiVincenzo. This guy is always ready to force the issue.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Miller comes in for Julius Randle. Clark is checked in for McDaniels. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Edwards. First free throw is good.
Well, Dante DiVincenzo, obviously a very seasoned veteran at this point, a reliable rotation guy no matter where he is.
Both free throws good from DiVincenzo. Warriors trail by 12. Curry looking it over. Pass to Horford. Back to Curry. Yes! Great play by Horford to set him up. 14 points for Stephen Curry.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
Here's Reed. Outside. DiVincenzo from deep. Santos pulls it in.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Outside. DiVincenzo. Outside Conley. Miller outside. Outside Reed. The 3. 5 to shoot. Pure from three-point range. And the Timberwolves lead by 13. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Guys, back to you.
That's his superpower. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
One of the most special players offensively in the history of the game, Stephen Curry, cooking right now.
To the paint. A slam dunk by Reed.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Outside Pajemski. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Horford. Back to Pajemski. Outside Curry. Puts up a 3. Miller pulls it in. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 13-point lead. Clark outside. Outside Conley. Miller, a screen on Curry. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And here's Curry for three. That shot missing. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves, absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Mike Conley out there with Dillingham, and it's Clark in at the small forward position. That's the five to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Healed for three. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Doris, something everybody likes about Naz Reid is his energy. It's infectious.
This is why the fans love him. And what I admire most about Naz, yes, he's been effective off the bench. He's been able to fit into any lineup. Every year the coaching staff comes in and says, I'm not sure where he fits, and Naz finds a way to carve out a role. Big jelly in the house.
Here's Hield, following the score by Minnesota. Yep, that one goes. Hield's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, Hield usually does his work on the perimeter. How about that finish inside?
Pass to Reed, to the inside. It's intercepted!
Hey, yo, right here.
Post inside, Reed defending. Now here's Post. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Melton. Three-pointer. Randall pulls down the board. Clark outside. Here's Conley. And he converts the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
Pass to Post. Here's Hield. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
He's off on the first.
For a guy with the shot mechanics of Buddy Hield, you'd love to see him get to the free throw line more, but it's really not his game. He is just a dead-eye three-point shooter.
And he sinks the second.
We will look back on Buddy Hield's career and marvel at the consistent three-point shooting he provided no matter what team he played for.
Pass to Randall. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by Green. Warriors trail by 16. On the wing, Curry. Here's Hield. Lets the three fly. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. Randall inside. He's coming off a 19-point game against Memphis.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
And here are the Warriors now, following the score by Minnesota. Moody, good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Outside Conley. Right side Reed. Clark outside. No good on the three. Warriors trail by 16. Pass to Hield. The kick out, Curry. Here's Santos. Back to Curry. Hield, the screen on Randall. From the wing. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 18.
Curry is in his bag. This guy has such a versatile offensive arsenal.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Here's a great chance to look at the teams putting up the most points. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. The fourth spot held by Minnesota.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
Minnesota leading by 14. Randall finds Clark. Now here's Conley. He's covered by Curry. Clark outside. Here's Edwards. Connects on the foul line jumper. 16 points for him.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
Curry against Conley. Curry finds his way through inside.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Warriors trail by 14. Lets it go from deep. 4-3, Stephen Curry.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Conley passes to Randall. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
They have no answer defensively inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Gobert's checked in for Reed, and McDaniels is subbed in for Clark. The Warriors also with a sub. Al Horford's checked in for Santos.
Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
Now here's Horford. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Oh, Curry takes the contact and hits it anyway.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
Pass to Edwards. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. McDaniels up top. Moody defends. McDaniels passes to Randall. Clock is at 3. For 3, Conley. They get it again.
It used to be a smart play to foul Rudy Gobert because he struggled from the free throw line. This guy's so much better now.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2, Rudy Gobert.
No good on that one. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. And you know, BA, even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Good on the second one.
Well, we know Rudy Gobert is going to go down as not only one of the greatest defenders of his generation, but of all time. Just look at the number of times this guy has won Defensive Player of the Year. He is a force to be reckoned with.
Now here's Curry. 23 points for him last game against Detroit.
And he played cat and mouse with the defense, baiting them into fouls, working himself to the line.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Gobert with a screen on Curry. DiVincenzo can't hit. And so Horford will bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 13. Green, the pass to Curry. Here's Hield, guarded by Edwards. And it's Hield missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to DiVincenzo. McDaniels from long range. Hauled in by Curry.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Green against Randall. And here's Curry. He's got 25. Here's Hield. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
Randall, good.
After a slow start, he has really tightened up his game.
Curry against DiVincenzo. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Reed's checked in for Julius Randle. Pajimski's checked in for the Warriors. Now here's Edwards. He's got 16. Pass to Gobert. Now Reed. Green covering. Reed passes to McDaniels. Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Boy, that's an example of a player taking what the defense gives you, just doesn't work out in his favor, right? He misses the shot.
DiVincenzo against Curry to stop the drought. Moody misses. The Timberwolves lead by 15. Reed finds Edwards. Pass to McDaniels for three. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Outside Curry. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Second team foul. One shot. Stephen Curry.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Boy, from the charity stripe, Stephen Curry will go down as one of the best to ever do it.
The Timberwolves lead by 12. Outside, DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards outside. The shot, no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And Curry is good for 3. Curry's got 31 points.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Now here's Gobert. 5 points in the game. Outside, DiVincenzo. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Gobert against Horford. Outside Moody. Green, the pass to Curry. And he drops it in from the low post. Curry's got 33 points.
I'll tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help here.
Outside Edwards. There's a screen. Three-pointer. The rebound by Moody.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Moody gets one inside.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
DiVincenzo, pass to Reed. Back to DiVincenzo. McDaniels finds DiVincenzo. Edwards for three. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Guys?
Fills it up with the best. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Now here's Gobert. He's got 5. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. In transition, here come the Warriors. Pajemski's shot is good. And now just a 3-point Minnesota lead.
You know, you have to recognize the chance to push it, and they did. Great pass to get the ball behind the defense and an easy 2 points on the board.
Reed with it. Green covering. And here's Edwards outside. The triple hit for Edwards.
Yeah, first quarter, he's dropped 2 threes. Now he has another to his credit.
Pass to Horford. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Curry against DiVincenzo. Now here's Curry. Defense right on him. DiVincenzo knocks it loose. Minnesota leading by 6. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he comes up with a bucket. DiVincenzo's got 7 points in the game.
And that is DiVincenzo simply willing the ball in the bucket. That's 2 points the hard way.
Here's Curry. 33 points for him. A deep three. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with an 8-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Head coach Steve Kerr here with us now. Coach, what do you want to see from this team in the second half?
Well, we got to make some stops and get a little traction in this game. I mean, we fell behind right away, and so let's make a push the first 4 or 5 minutes, get back in the game.
Thank you, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
And get ready for the big half-court shot. Drums, please. They're taking it off the side. One more time. A round of applause for the Warriors.
Welcome to halftime. First up, let's check out what games are tipping off tonight. The Jazz will square off against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Tip-off is 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
That one's going to be pretty close, I think.
And turning our attention back to that first half of action, guys, Anthony Edwards was in complete control.
The Ant-Man cometh. Few guys are more valuable to their teams. He hasn't even reached his ceiling yet.
Yeah, his combination of strength and explosiveness are rare.
He's like a smaller version of young Shaq. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
and happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Warriors trail by 8. Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Kerr's 5. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Moody is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Horford in at the center. Curry, no good.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Without a doubt, Ant-Man is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Boris.
You cannot take your eyes off Anthony Edwards when he's playing in a basketball game. The skill set is electric, but beyond that, he's got a 1,000-watt smile, and he understands this is an entertainment medium.
Here's Moody following the score by Minnesota, and Curry is good for 3. Curry's got 36 points.
Ideally, you want to chase Stephen Curry off the three-point line, but folks, it is not as easy as you might think.
Pass to Edwards. And stolen by Green. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Outside Pajemski. 5 on the clock. Back to Green. Shoots over Randall. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Down low. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
Outside Pajemski. Outside Green. Pajemski with it. He's averaging more than 12 a game. Consistent threat on offense. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
1 shot. Stephen Curry.
Minnesota leading by 6. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Now here's Edwards, defended by Pajemski. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
Warriors trail by 8. Now here's Curry. Give him 39. Look at Chef Curry cooking it up inside.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
All right, quickly here, let's look at the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. 4th, the Timberwolves.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Edwards. DiVincenzo finds McDaniels. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Randall can't hit.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Up top, Horford. McDaniels covering. Pass to Curry. Horford, a screen on DiVincenzo. Curry passes to Green. Launches it. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Now Randall. It's McDaniels on the wing. Moody defends. McDaniels got room. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Podziemski. Here's the 3. Oh, Curry stretching the limits. Wow, what a shot.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Here's Edwards. From down in the low post, it goes. Edwards got 23.
I'll tell you, this team has not had an answer for Anthony Edwards. They shouldn't feel alone, though. He's put a lot of work on a lot of teams.
Now here's Podziemski. Horford outside. Back to Podziemski. Curry passes to Green. The 3, DiVincenzo. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And now an 8-point Minnesota lead.
Well, exactly what DiVincenzo out here to do. Spread the floor.
On the wing, Green. Horford outside. Pass to Curry. The 3 is up. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Gobert. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. And the 3 off target.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Curry. Back to Green. Oh, got a piece of it. To the middle. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Julius Randle.
Well, it's a downward trend, and that could be for many reasons. Maybe they're asking him to play different roles. Sometimes it's the guys around you. If you're playing alongside a great rebounder, there aren't as many boards to go around. So you really have to dig into the details to understand why this is happening.
Now here's Podziemski. Horford outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, if you give him the opportunity, Al Horford will seek contact. He wants to get to the line.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
That free throw, no good.
Guys, I know we've discussed this many times, but I don't think statistics really reflect Al Horford's true value. This guy is a terrific player and a pro's pro.
And he's good on the second. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Outside Edwards. Randall outside. Another miss by Minnesota.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
Pass to Podziemski. On the wing, Curry. Out to Horford. Outside, Green. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Heald's checked in for Stephen Curry. Now here's Randall. He's got 10. Uses the glass on the layup. Randall's got 12 points.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Warriors trail by 9. Now Hield, taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Outside Podziemski. Clock at 6. Edwards against Hield. Over Edwards. Top of the key jumper, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Outside McDaniels. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Green.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Now here's Green. Pass to Hield. Back to Green. Horford inside. He's against Gobert. And Horford gets it to go. He has 7.
Well, that's just about sheer effort from Al Horford. The defense made their presence felt, but Horford utilizes his length.
Outside McDaniels. The 3, DiVincenzo. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 4th assist with that last one.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They led by as many as 18. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
Well, making it look very easy. Right at the rim, McDaniels with the finish.
Pass to Moody. Now here's Hield. Puts up a deep 3. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got rebound number 5 here tonight. Randall deciding where to go with it. Over Horford. It's rebounded by Golden State. And here's Podziemski. Outside Hield. Horford inside. Defended by Gobert. Horford against Gobert. Here's Podziemski. And again, no good by Golden State. The Timberwolves lead by 12. Picked by Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Gobert passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Gobert. For 3, Randall buries it from 3. Randall's got 5 points in the quarter.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Here's Podziemski. Hield with the ball. DiVincenzo picks him up. Tries the spin move. It's blocked by Gobert.
Learn the lesson quickly, folks. Do not test Rudy Gobert.
Randall inside. Moody defends. Randall left side. Over Moody. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Dillingham's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. A minute and a half left in the third quarter. Outside Curry to stop the run. Clark grabs the board.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Randall, good.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Warriors trail by 19. Healed from outside. Rebound, Minnesota. Randall's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Clark, the pass to Reed. The kick out to Conley, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Reed.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected cam? They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Tried by Curry. Outside heel. The 3-ball. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
It's hard for them to cut into this lead when he's firing zeros. All period, he's been so cold.
Pass to Dillingham. The 3 is up. Santos pulls it in. Santos has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Curry. And the layup falls. Curry's got 46.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, leading by 17 at the end of the period. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. More 2K action in just a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Dillingham out there with Mike Conley. And it's Clark in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Post. From downtown, Buddy Hield. That one's good.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Pass to Randall. And it's good for 2. Randall's got 11 in the second half.
Well, Julius Randle, once he starts percolating, is a dangerous offensive player.
Outside heel. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the left side wing. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Santos has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Curry. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
This is not a guy who's going to back down from contact. Steph Curry takes the knock inside, and for a jump shot specialist, this guy draws his share of fouls.
And that one falls for Curry. And so Curry nails both of them.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Minnesota leading by 14. Conley looking for an opening. For three, Randall knocks down the triple. Randall's got 24 points.
That's his third triple of the night, his second since halftime.
Pass to post. Here's Curry. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Hield. There's the triple. And yes, another basket. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. The Warriors also with a sub. Al Horford's checked in for post. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Conley with the ball. Randall outside. Got it. Good job in the low post. Randall's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
The Timberwolves lead by 16. Clark finds Conley. Randall outside. Reed sets a screen. Randall can't hit.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Pass to Curry. Now Hield. Back to Curry. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Curry's got 53 points.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Fires from deep. Edwards can't hit.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Now here's Curry. Outside heel. Just 5 to shoot. Knocks down the long J.
After doing nothing from beyond the arc in the first half, he has turned things around.
Outside Conley. Left side Reed. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
Al Horford's defensive abilities, that rim protection is exactly what you get nightly.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed, and Jaden McDaniels subbed in for Clark. Shot clock at 2. And here's Edwards outside. They get it back. Oh! Gobert hammers it home.
This guy has been a superb offensive rebounder. Gobert uses that size and positioning.
Outside Curry. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Now Pajimski. 4 on the clock. And here's Horford for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
Outside Conley. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Let's say he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
Moody with it. Working on McDaniels. Randall with it. Now Horford defending. Pass to Conley. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Gobert finds McDaniels. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's on Stephen Curry.
The reputation for Jaden McDaniels is he's a lockdown defender, and that's cross-positionally. Now he needs to continue to develop offensively.
Shooting two.
And he drops the first. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Mike Conley. And both free throws good for McDaniels.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Horford. Outside Curry. Here's the three. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside Edwards. Now here's Randall. Three-pointer. The Warriors pull it in. Horford in the high post. And Horford powers it home.
Well, Al Horford does not mind sending a message now and then. How about that easy flush?
Randall outside. Gobert with a screen on Green. The drive by Randall. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home. And he's now got the double-double.
All too easy for Mr. Gobert in the painted area. Nicely done.
Outside Podziemski. Back to Curry. Fires it from 18. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Gobert. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Gobert.
What you love about Rudy Gobert is he understands his strengths and where he can impact the game. That is primarily on the defensive end, but also as a screen setter offensively.
Now here's Moody. And a deep three from Curry. He got it again! Sensational!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Randall outside. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Randall. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Golden State. Horford's got his 6th rebound on the night. Randall against Green. Back to Curry. Outside for Green. Screen by Horford. Green on the attack. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
and he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
Pass to Horford. Outside Curry. Outside Moody. This one for three. Rebound Minnesota. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Here's McDaniels. That's his sixth make in 11 tries.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, BA, it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Now here's Podziemski. Horford! Misses the three! Minnesota leading by 12. DiVincenzo on the wing. He's covered by Curry. Randall fires. The three is in!
After hitting only one from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Here's Curry. Here's Green. And here's Podziemski. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. Shoots a three. DiVincenzo pulls it down. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Randall flushes it down with both hands.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now Curry lets loose for three. Gobert pulls it down. Here's Randall. McDaniels outside. Now Randall. Edwards. The three is off. Warriors trail by 17.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Timberwolves.
A big key tonight, second chance points.
Yeah, BA, they really hit the offensive glass. They won the battles for loose balls, giving them plenty of extra opportunities.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far. And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Julius Randle.
He was all over the place, pressuring ball handlers, jumping the passing lanes. His steals made a huge impact on this game.
So it's the Warriors now, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry against DiVincenzo. Wasting no time. They answer with a three.
Well, this is what makes Steph Curry so difficult to defend, right? A sharp passer on top of everything else he brings in terms of his scoring ability.
Now here's McDaniels. Here's Randall. Outside DiVincenzo. The three ball is down.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Outside Curry.
Stephen Curry.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Rudy, you guys came to play tonight. Can you talk about the motivation right from the opening tip?
We just wanted to have a good defensive game, come out ready and make sure we communicate and run back because these guys are very talented and we did a great job.
The communication paid off. Thanks so much.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And now, time for our player of the game, Julius Randle.